Hey there everybody, and welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a quick overview of Wondershare Filmora, which is basically a free video editor that I found. I honestly can't remember where I found it. It was either a video or something online, so just wanted to walk through this as I've done a video overview of Olive, which is another free video editor. I'll put a link in the description to that video as well. But basically, this is a first impression video, so I have just downloaded this from their website, and I just want to see what it looks like with you all for the first time. So when we have the program basically set up, unfortunately it doesn't have a full screen version, which I don't love, at least not at this point. So I have my intro video right here that I'm going to try to work with and edit, and we're just going to click New Project and see what happens. So we get this much more impressive walkthrough. So you'll see watermark free export after finishing the interactive walkthrough. So we'll click here to import media. And it looks like we already have a video by default, and it's walking us through the process. So we will now go here, and we are going to get this uploaded. So we have filters that we are going to now drag and drop in, and we'll click here to preview and see what that looks like. And then we can export here. And then it looks like you can name the video. So what we'll do here is we will go ahead and put it in the video folder since we already have that one open. Presets are default. You can change your frame rate, auto highlight, etc. And then we'll just click export and wait for that to finish up. And basically we're done with the walkthrough. So now let's go through the actual video itself. I want to see what it looks like without the effects first, because unfortunately it didn't really show that in much detail. So we have this little bar here. We're just going to pull this over and see what that effect actually did. So you can see this video has some slow motion and it looks like it just repeats. And the video effect, when we add this in, we'll go to that point in the video. And it honestly doesn't look like there's much of an effect. So what I want to do is I'm going to add in the blur effect instead. So we will delete this effect by just hitting the delete button and put the blur in and click play. And now you'll see this really cool blur effect. So I like that one much more. And now I want to see if we can stack the effects. So now we have blur and then we have canvas. So already this is becoming much more competitive in my opinion than something like Olive, where the effects are not as easy to use. I still love the Olive editor, but let's drop in a couple other effects and see what they look like. So you'll see we have the mosaic, which is just blurring the center, and we'll try to add in one more effect, and then we'll go all the way back to the beginning, because we're bearing in mind we don't just need effects for videos, we need other things as well. So you'll see we have two different effects at the same time, and then tapering off, and there's really just no more content. So now I want to see what else we have, because we also have other things to consider. For example, overlays. So if we need to add in different frames or lens flares, things of that nature. So if we wanted to add in something like this, then we will put it instead of one of the effects. So you have to download those first. So we'll put this in and see what happens. And it hits it right here, so you'll see we get this flower frame over top. So basically these are just going to be frames that kind of remind me of PowerPoint, but this is a really intuitive UI. So you have your effects right here, you'll have different AI stickers, and then you'll see this one saying not connected to the internet, not sure why, because I am, but you have a mine section for favorites and downloads, and then we have overlays, which we were just looking at. You have things like TV static, glitch distortion, filters. Let's take a look at those real quick. And then you'll see these are basically what you'd expect from filters. You can kind of change that color, so to speak. We have audio effects, which is cool to see because this is not very common. So let's add in a white digital wave. So it may be that I don't have the volume up enough on my end, but we'll just kind of act like that's working right now. So we have a couple of other options here for elements that we can add in, and then we have film stock as well. Now you have stock media, you have audio that you can work with. Up here we also have tiles, transitions, effects, stickers, and then I love that over here we have a couple of options. So when we have the video selected, we have the ability to change opacity. So we have all of these settings here. You have your audio, video, color, speed. You can change all of that. So overall, I think that this is an excellent video platform. I hope this helped. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment box below, and I'll see you all in the next video.